Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay.
Is Bitcoin price ready to skyrocket after this news from Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy? And you may want to stack ETH before the end of the summer. Let me explain why. This is your Altcoin Buzz News. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cody, and if you're new here, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when we drop the latest content. Follow us on Twitter, AltcoinBuzzIO, and as always, it's not financial advice, and we wish you the best of luck in your crypto ventures. This video is sponsored by Morpheus Labs. MicroStrategy, the business intelligence company that holds the largest amount of Bitcoin among publicly traded companies, has announced a bold new initiative to increase its Bitcoin holdings. The company recently raised $500 million through a private offering of senior convertible notes. This fundraising comes after a series of strategic Bitcoin purchases that have solidified MicroStrategy's position as one of the largest institutional holders of Bitcoin. To date, the company holds more than 1% of all Bitcoin in circulation, which represents about 214,000 Bitcoin. The new convertible notes offering, valued at $500 million, is intended for qualified institutional buyers and could potentially be increased by an additional $75 million if the initial buyers exercise their purchase option. The notes are unsecured obligations and will bear interest semi-annually with maturity in 2032. Under certain conditions, MicroStrategy may repay these notes in cash in MicroStrategy Class A shares or a combination of both at its discretion. MicroStrategy has clearly stated that the raised funds will be used to acquire more Bitcoin as well as for general corporate needs. This aggressive investment strategy underscores the company's conviction in Bitcoin's potential as a store of value and diversification asset. And just recently, U.S. Congressman Thomas Massie says he decided to introduce a bill to end the Federal Reserve after reading the Bitcoin Standard book.
I was actually listening to an audio book by Saifedean Ammous called The Bitcoin Standard. And I'll warn anybody who wants to listen to that book, the first 80% of it is not about Bitcoin. It's about money and what is money, which I think is important to understanding Federal Reserve. And also, but he has to lay that down so he can explain what Bitcoin is, because you can't assume everybody knows what money was. And frankly, I learned some things or picked up some vocabulary that I didn't have about it there. And I was listening to that tape and I'm like, it is way past time to reintroduce a bill to end the Federal Reserve. And so I put it in the hopper and I thought, man, I may be the only one. Maybe I'll get 2 or 3 co-sponsors, but I don't care. This needs to be done. I got 24 co-sponsors. So the number of co-sponsors of the bill to end the Federal Reserve in 10 years has gone up 10x.
SEC Chair Gary Gensler says the Aethir ETFs should be fully approved by this September. Does this mean that we should start stacking more ETH now? According to Gary Gensler, the final approvals for the ETH ETFs should be finished by this summer, as he told senators in a budget hearing on Thursday. Gensler told a subcommittee of the Senate Appropriations Committee in a hearing to justify the market regulator's budget that the process is working smoothly after the initial approval of a group of ETFs. The agency had previously granted the initial round of applications, but he said the final registration requirements, filings known as S1s, are now being handled at the staff level. Once those filings are approved, the new ETFs can be listed, opening the wider markets to easy-to-trade funds that actually hold Aethir. When asked directly whether ETH is a commodity, Gensler didn't respond with a yes or no, maintaining the uncertain position his agency has held on the asset. However, at the same hearing, when asked whether it's a commodity, the Commodities Futures Trading Commission Chief Rostin Benham responded yes. Meanwhile, Ethereum demand has spiked. Buying by permanent holders was the second highest on record yesterday at 298,000 ETH. The record daily buying was last September 11th at 317,000. I think Injective is going to come back in a big way. Injective is up 4,345% from its all-time low and has advanced 481% alone in the last year. Injective's token uses a dynamic supply mechanism and token burn system to create a deflationary economic model. On top of that, Injective is getting into RWAs. The Injective token is essential for transactions, staking, and governance on the Injective network. The supply adjusts based on staking activity, and tokens are regularly burned through auctions to reduce the total supply. The recent INJ 3.0 upgrade increased deflation by adjusting minting parameters and enhancing burn auctions. These measures ensure a controlled, decreasing supply, promoting long-term stability and growth in the Injective ecosystem. Injective also recently just shared how they're getting into RWAs. Injective is on a mission to power every transaction within the global financial system. Paramount to this is building robust infrastructure and incubating a lively ecosystem for RWAs. Real-world assets bridge the gap between traditional finance and crypto, driving forward the future of Web3 finance. Tokenizing RWAs allows assets like commodities, treasuries, and real estate to be issued on blockchains. This increases accessibility, liquidity, and trading efficiency. Currently, many tokenized real-world assets suffer from limited liquidity. To foster a robust ecosystem, it is essential to bridge the gap between off-chain capital and on-chain assets. Injective is uniquely positioned to accomplish this, as it offers instant finality and industry-leading composability solutions, ensuring a seamless transition of assets on-chain. Importantly, this allows Injective to demonstrate the inherent advantages of tokenization to the broader financial industry. Commodities and FX are pivotal in bringing RWAs on-chain, offering diverse investment opportunities and hedging against market volatility. Helix, a major exchange powered by Injective, has recently listed various RWAs such as PYUSD, tokenized yen, and perpetual pairs for gold, silver, euros, and more. By enabling the tokenization of these assets, Injective is taking the first critical steps towards the evolution of migrating all RWAs on-chain. Today's YouTube news is sponsored by Morpheus Labs. Morpheus Labs offers multi-chain low-code solutions for Web2 firms to enter Web3 markets. They provide you with a smooth and efficient way to get your Web3 presence. This comes with a full suite of tools that offer blockchain as a service, ready to use and easy to deploy. Web2 firms can now easily transition from the ground up into a fully functioning Web3 project, including Morpheus AI-powered automation and smart contracts. The best place to buy their Mine token is on KuCoin or Mexi, and for more information, just follow their Twitter with a link down below. Liquidity is the backbone of decentralized finance and ensures users can access fair pricing and more comprehensive trading options. However, DeFi's liquidity has been fragmented, leading to market inefficiencies and complex trading strategies. To counter these challenges, the Orion blockchain has introduced innovative technology to the DeFi space through the Orion Terminal, which acts as a liquidity aggregator for both centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges, ensuring retail traders access to better pricing through increased liquidity. Furthermore, in a bid to become more inclusive and expansive in its functionalities, Orion Protocol is transitioning into Orion 2.0. In 2024, this will include a DAO and Lumia, an enhanced liquidity network that goes beyond retail to provide seamless liquidity. Orion Protocol is a decentralized blockchain that acts as a liquidity aggregator protocol for centralized and decentralized exchanges to ensure better pricing and an efficient DeFi trading experience for its users. Through the Orion Terminal, DeFi retail enthusiasts can accept deep liquidity from a single interface for swapping and bridging, and for adding assets to liquidity pools. Aethir, a DePin provider, has just announced the launch of its decentralized cloud computing network on Ethereum. Enterprises, data centers, other cloud providers, and cryptocurrency mining operators can contribute idle GPU resources to Aethir's GPU as a Service Solutions network. Co-founder Mark Rydon emphasized the importance of the mainnet launch, saying by providing a scalable framework for redistributing idle compute resources, we can empower more innovation in the rapidly evolving domains of AI, machine learning, and cloud gaming. High-quality enterprises can contribute to the Aethir network and increase access to the current supply of GPUs. Enterprises and developers will be able to rent compute resources from the Aethir network of providers to help train artificial intelligence models or render digital content at scale. Through their native ATH token, Aethir uses Ethereum for staking capabilities and Arbitrum for fast payments to compute providers and community rewards for checking nodes to enforce quality assurance. Aethir's ATH also facilitates network governance, staking processes, and the security of the DePin ecosystem. Aethir's testnet phase exceeded 500,000 users alongside a $146 million node sale and support from NVIDIA, Supermicro, HPE, and Foxconn. The DePin narrative continues to circulate in the Web3 space, gaining momentum despite the technology being available for several years.